Hello, everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you're calling from. This is Mr. Austin of Bushmeat Farms. How are you guys doing? How is everything? How is business with you? How is life with you? I hope all is fine. God bless you guys. I'm back to my farm. Thank you guys for all the calls and everything. God bless you. Um, I appreciate everyone. I have good news and I also have um, one little thing I want us to discuss, but I want to share the good news with you. Okay, I'm actually going to reveal our topic today so that when the good news comes, you will understand the topic. Today, I want to speak your mind. I know you've been wondering, you want to ask some questions, you are willing to know some things about it. You want to know the in and out about grass cutter. So I want to talk about that topic today in your mind. I want to say your mind. The topic today is going to be mortality and risk factors in grass cutter farming. I know some of you will say, yes, let's go there. Okay, let me give you the good news first. I supplied someone 10 colonies January time, precisely on the 10th of January this 2022. I supplied a 10 colony to a client where I set up a farm in Badagry, Lagos here. Okay, 6 of the animals were ready to mate, and 4 of them were normal 3 months old. That means 6 of them were 6 months plus, because I did the crossing immediately I supplied it. Okay, the good news now is that on the 10th of January, I supplied the animal and I crossed them that evening. And today, on the 18th, not today, on the 18th, I got a call from her telling me that I got to one of my cage and I saw babies there. Do you understand? 2 females were paired in the cage, they were pregnant, and she saw babies. The reason why they are now wondering is, out of the 2, who gave birth, or is it both of them and all that. Finally, it was an exciting moment. I was so happy that, okay, at the end of the day, this our preaching is yielding results. People are seeing it. Okay, apart from that, I want us to talk about mortality and risk factors. Risk factors. Okay, because that is the main thing. When you are putting in your money, how do I get my money back? How do I recover? That is the question in your mind. I hope I'm not going to lose my money. Everybody that invests money want to make profit, and that's the truth. So it's not your fault that you're asking these questions in your mind. So let's go there. Let's talk about it. If nobody will say it, Mr. Austin, I will talk about it, because you are going to involve your money in the business. So that is why we need to talk about it, so that you will get ready before you come in. Okay, I'm going to just lay key points about what always leads to mortality in farms. So I guess you should get your papers and pen and put them down, so that when we go into the main topic of weighing the percentage of mortality and the risk involved, you will have known how to prevent them. Okay, so I want us to start from the early prevention before you get in. Okay, when you call for, you are seeing the advert, you pick interest. Okay, first thing you do before you even call me is to survey your area. I say it again. When you pick interest to come into grass cutter farming, I don't know where you're staying, whether it's in a place where you can get enough grass, or whether it's in a place, probably in a city. You need to weigh out these factors and know, do I have grasses around for it? Elephant grass, sugar cane, guinea grass, and rest of them. You need to do that survey to know whether you'll be able to fall into this grass cutter farming category. Do you understand? Or are you in the city? Okay, you just want to have a mini farm. Probably you plan to sustain them with ugu stem, watermelon, pineapple peels. You understand? So, but maybe corn and corn husk and corn stick or whatever. As they are roasting corn, they peel off those things, corn husk. You pick them. It's for grass cutter. They eat it. Do you understand? So you need to weigh all these factors. If you are having a mini farm, probably in the city, you can cope, but with a capacity that you'll be able to handle. You cannot say you want to start grasscutter farming now. You are in the city and you are building a farm that will take 50 colonies. You will be wasting your money at the end of the day because you will not be able to sustain them. Okay? Your capacity will depend on the area you are. If you are close to where there is enough grass for animals, fine and good. Go ahead, build the big farm, okay? You can even build 100 kgs or, starting from 100 kgs up to 1,000 kgs. It's allowed because you are close to where you can get their food. As well as maybe you are even in a place where you are having acres of land. You take advantage of the land by planting, cultivating both watermelon, ugu, corn. Especially this time, this is the season of corn. Plant enough corn. These are the food grasscutter eats. Cassava, different things, pawpaw and everything. Do you understand? So those are the food grasscutter eats. So if you are coming into grasscutter farm, you want to set up your farm, you need to put these factors first so that you won't fall into the risk, do you understand, of losing them, of the mortality and risk we are talking about. Okay, fine. Today I'm going to be using 4 of my very good customers. I've told you that my customers, they are very dear to me. I'm going to be using 4 of their farms to give us example, then we will do the calculation and the rating of the mortality with these 4 examples. Remember, my farmers are my followers, so they know everything and I have to say the truth. They are watching the video as I'm speaking, okay? So we are not lying here. I want to start with a farm in Badagry. That is the woman that called that the animal is giving birth roughly after 5 months and 10 days. Do you understand? The animal started giving birth. That is in the Badagry. I set up another farm in Enugu also. Do you understand? Last year, not this year, last year. I will also give you the report from there. I also set up another farm in Agbo. I will also give you a report from Agbo. I also set up a grasscutter farm, which I just went the other day to visit. That is after Ore. Do you understand? They started with 20 colonies. Let me start from that Ore farm because it's the most recent visit I did now. Okay? They started with 20 colonies, which is 100 pieces of grasscutter. All right? I got there that day. We took stock of what he was having. They only lost 4 of the animals. So I came to ask the manager. They told me, because always they call me whenever there is issue. They reminded me that, okay, remember the first one, he was feeling sick and all that. Later he now died. That is 1 out of 100. Second one, the same. The third one was fight that was happening in a cage. And the animal was able to sustain bad injury, which led to the dying of that third and the fourth one. Do you understand it? So out of 100, they lost only 4 in Ore farm. I turned back to Lagos farm, which is Badagry side. We took stock the day I went to check on the animal. They've not lost one. The 10 colony was intact. Okay? That is as of Badagry farm. Also the news from Enugu farm. They only lost 1. But it was very bad because that very one, the day the animal died, they opened the belly and discovered that it was having 6 cutlings inside. 6 babies died with the animal. Do you understand? They only lost 1 out of the same 10 colony we're talking about. Okay? These 3 farms now, the first person started with 20 colonies, lost only 4 animals in it. Second person started with 10 colonies, have not lost any animal. None of them died. Okay? The third person now, out of the 10 colony again, lost only 1 animal. You will do the calculation by yourself. This is practical. These are people that are not into farming. They called me, they want to set up their farm, and I did. These are the results I'm giving you. The fourth one was not a good news at all. Do you understand? So I will still talk about it in Agbo. Let me use the same ratio of 10 colony. I don't want to mention the real quantity of the animal. Do you get what I'm saying? It was very bad. Out of 10 colony, he lost about 7 colonies in it. You'll be wondering what happened. How come? That is why I'm talking about getting ready before you come into grasscutter farm. Do you understand? And funny enough, these 4 customers only employ workers that will take care of the farm. They were not involved themselves. Okay? So this 4th one that is heartbreaking, that he lost about 7 colonies out of 10, for example. That is not the actual animal. I'm just giving you for example. He lost about 70% of his animals. Do you understand? There are many factors in it. Number 1, you need to consider your workers. When you are planning to come into farm, you need to plan with whoever that will handle it. Get their mind ready. Get their mental ready. Get ready for everything that, okay, this is what you're going to be doing. Do you understand? So you need to prepare whoever that is going to take care of that farm. Let them buy the idea with you. Let them see the vision with you. So that when you are into the farm, it won't be a sudden thing to them. Oh, he didn't tell me that this thing is this way. He didn't tell me it's this way. So out of negligence, sometimes the animal they are not feeding them well. Sometimes probably they are overdoing things. They never ask questions. They never follow up. Do you understand? They will just be doing things and be, even when the animal was dying much, the farmers were now afraid to tell the boss that the animal is dying. Before we can know what's going on, it became so bad that they lost about 70% of the whole colonies they bought. Do you understand? But thank God for, it's a good news. The same person that lost this animal refused to give up. The man restocked the farm, and today they are doing very well. Do you understand? Mortality and risk factors in grasscutter farming. Take away the risk by preparing yourself ahead of the time. Okay? Now, mortality rates. What are the things you can do to make sure that your animals are healthy? Some of these animals here, some of them are 4 years here. They are giving birth. They are there. Some of them are male. The ones that are too big, I've sold them. But the ones that, at least I still have animal that is 4 years old here. I've not given any treatment to that animal to date. What are the ways to prevent mortality? After giving them enough food, make sure that their cages are clean. Okay? You clean up your cages. We are holding this animal on hostage here. Normally, they are bush animal. In the bush, you don't get all these dirty things. And anywhere they see that is dirty, they will avoid the place. Okay? You need to make sure that hygiene is the most powerful thing you can do for grasscutter. They love neat place. Okay? You will see that they will be fine. None of them will be sick. Okay? I don't want to take much of our time. Definitely do the judgment on this mortality rates with these 4 examples I gave you. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you see that 3 of them almost succeeded. The one at Ore only lost 4% of 100%. If he lose 4 animals out of 100, he's still having 96. Do you understand what I'm saying? And the one of Badagry did not even lose any. The one of Enugu lost only 1. But it was painful because the 6 babies were involved in the belly. Do you understand what I'm saying? So in all, conclusion, grasscutter farming still pays. Do you get? If you get yourself ready. If you are not trained, call for training. And if the distance is much, this world is digital now. Okay? You can call for your training. In fact, what I do is any farm I'm setting up, before I start the building of the farm, I will send my training videos to my customers. Do you understand? I do it so that they will begin to go through it, begin to learn about it. You can still call me, even if I didn't set up for you. You can call for the training. You just pay the little money, I can send it to your WhatsApp. Do you understand what I'm saying? You need to know what you are going into. You don't just jump into conclusion, set up the farm by yourself, call for animal, just carry animal and put in your cage. You don't even know how to handle them. You don't know anything. So those are the risks people take. And at the end of the day, when they lose their animal, they will start to complain. God bless you guys. I hope you are picking one or two today from this farm with me. My name is Mr. Austin from Bushmeat Farms. I will keep updating you on how to go about grasscutter farming. Next time, I will be talking about how to manage your farm in case any of the grasscutter gets sick, how to quickly rescue them. Do you understand? God will help us. God bless you. Farm with me is a program. It's still running. I'm still coming every day. Thank you for all the comments and calls and everything. God bless you. If you still need our services, I'm available. God bless you. We will deliver by the grace of God. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.